Hello everyone, and once again welcome to Social Science Lab. In this class we are going to see about the civics part, the last chapter. First, in 8th chapter we have seen the rural livelihood. In this chapter we are going to see about the urban livelihood. The people, those who are living in urban area, how they are managing their livelihoods, we are going to see in this chapter. So cadets, please continue with me. Chapter number 9, Urban Livelihood. Topic, these following topic we are going to see in this presentation. Working on the street, first we will see how the peoples, they are managing their livelihood in urban area by working on the street. Second, in the marketplace we are going to see the scenario of earning the livelihood. Last, Harpreet and Vandana, a business person, we are going to see their story, how these two peoples become the business person. Next, before moving further, we are going to see the introduction part of the chapter. There are more than 5,000 towns and 27 big cities in India. Big cities like Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi and Kolkata have more than 1 million people living and working here. They say that in the city never sleep. The city never sleep, that means 24/7, there the peoples are working. Let's visit one and find out about the work do in the city. The people, those who are living in there, what the work they are doing, we are going to see or we are going to search it. Are they employed by someone? Are they self-employed? How do they organize themselves? And do they have similar employment and earning opportunity? So by seeing this, you can understand about how in urban area, we are going to in that too to know about whether the peoples are self-employed or employed by someone else or how they are managing their livelihood. Next, moving further, this photograph is speaking something to you, right? In the textbook, it is clearly speaking about this one. In the textbook, few questions are here, this side, and this already I just now read for you. These two photographs are there. After that, we are going to see working on the street. So first, this photograph is here, right? This photograph and this photograph is presenting here, okay? So this photograph, we have to identify how the peoples are managing their livelihood by seeing these two photographs. Next, working on the street, okay? So this is the city where my cousin lives. I have been here only a few times. It is a very big one. When I came here, my cousin took me around. We left the house early in the morning. As we turned the corner onto the main street, we saw it was already buzzing with activity. That means lots of activities were going on over there. The vegetable vendor was busy arranging tomatoes, carrot, cucumber in a basket at her store, so that the people could see what she had to sell, and next to the stall was a lovely colorful one that sold all kinds of flowers. So here in the narration, the story is speaking about one step ahead, how the stalls are there, vegetable vendors, then flower sellers and all, right? In a big city, that means in an urban area, all the peoples are working on the street. We brought a red road and a yellow rose. On the pavement opposite, we saw a person selling newspaper with a small crowd of people around him. Another person selling the newspaper. Everyone wanted to read the news. Buses zizzing past, and there were auto rickshaws filled with the school children. Nearby under a tree, a cobbler sat taking his tools and material out of his motor. So here, buses are also busy, auto rickshaws are also busy. How cobbler is arranging his own shop, self-shop, that means mending the shoe. Next to him, the roadside barber had begun his work too. He already had a customer who wanted an early morning shave. So here also you are seeing all the peoples are engaged in different activities, doing service activities for others and trying to earn their money or livelihood. Next, a little way down the road, a woman was pushing along a cart with all kinds of plastic bottle, boxes, hairpins, clip, etc. In it, while another person on a cycle trolley was carrying a vegetable to sell to the people in their houses also. We came to the place where rickshaws were standing in a row, waiting for the customer who decided to take one of the market, which was about 2 kilometers down the road. Next, this is the story of Bachchu Manjhi. I request all the children to please read this story. This story is very important. It is given on the page number 78 in the textbook. Here is the story of Bachchu Manjhi, a cycle rickshaw puller. So the cycle rickshaw puller, he is sleeping in rickshaw only. Please read this story, right? I am reading for you. Bachchu Manjhi, a rickshaw puller, right? A cycle rickshaw puller. I come from the village in Bihar where I work as a match. My wife and 3 children live in a village. We don't own land in a village. I did not get monthly work regularly for the income purpose. In this story, you are seeing how the peoples are migrating from one place to another in search of job. So I request you, read this story. This photograph I placed, this is their photograph here, and on the next page, few questions are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 questions are there. These 4 questions are for your homework purpose, right? Read this story and then give the answer of this one, right? Next. Like Bachchu Manjhi, a large number of the people in the city work on the street. In a survey of Ahmedabad city, it was found that 12% of the workers in the city were people working on the street. They sometimes sell things or repair them or provide a service. They work on their own. They are not employed by anyone. Therefore, have to organize their work own. Next, they have to plan how much to purchase as well as where and how to set up their shop. Their shops are usually temporary structures, sometimes just some boards or a newspaper spread over or discarded box or maybe canvas sheet hung up for a few poles. They may also use their own carts or simply a plastic sheet spread on the pavement. They can ask to dismantle their shops at any time by the police because it is not allowed to sell the things on the road like this. They have no security. There are certain parts of the city where their hawkers are not allowed. Hawkers, vendors, sellers, right? So, trade persons, salesmen are not allowed in some cities or in some societies. Next, vendors sell things that are often prepared at home by their family who purchase, clean, short and make them ready to sell. For example, those who sell food, snacks or on the street prepare most of the things at home. There are almost 1 crore street vendors in our country working in urban area. See the data, 1 crore street vendors working in our country. In urban area. Next, street vending was still recently looked up also as an obstruction to the traffic and to the people walking. Next, however, with the effort of many organizations, it is now recognized as a general benefit and a right to people to earn their livelihood. So, the government is thinking about modifying the law that bans street vendors so that they have a place to work and there will also be a free flow of the traffic and the people. Hawking zone has been suggested for the town and cities. It has also been suggested that the mobile van should be allowed to move around freely. Hawkers need to be a part of community that are set up to take their and other decisions relating to them. So by seeing this, you can understand about peoples are ready to work. They are working on the city, they are working on the marketplace. But what is happening with them? So they are not allowed to earn their livelihood. Next, in the market. So in the market we are going to see, when we reach the market, the shop, first the narration was speaking about that with the cousin moving towards the shop, were just beginning to the open, but the place was already crowded because of the festival season. Already you are knowing now upcoming the Diwali season is going on, so the markets are already flooded with the people. There were rows and rows of shops selling seeds, toy, clothes, footwear, utensils, electronic goods, etc. There was a dentist clinic also at one end. My cousin had an appointment with the dentist. We went there first so that we could not miss our turn. We had to wait for a while in a room before she was called aside. Next, the dentist examined her and asked her to come back the following day to get the cavity in her tooth. Filled, my cousin was scared because she thought the process would be painful and was upset she had allowed her teeth to go back. From the dental clinic, she took me to a new garment showroom because I wanted to buy some ready-made clothes. Here, how the peoples are managing their livelihood and how the peoples are selling and purchasing the things. The showroom had 3 floors. Each floor had a different types of clothes. We went to the 3rd floor where the clothes for the girls were kept. Harpreet and Vandana, the business person. My father and uncle work in a small shop. Now the story is going for Harpreet and Vandana, how they are managing their cafe. Someday my mother and I helped them in the shop. I started working there only after I completed my college. Harpreet, we opened this showroom some years ago. I am a dress designer. Our business has changed. These days people prefer to buy ready-made clothes rather than have some stitch. The trend these days is the ready-made garment. You also need an attractive display for them. One minute. Next, for our showroom, we buy things from different places. We buy most of the material from Mumbai and Ahmedabad, Ludhiana and Tripura. Some material are come from Noida and Gurugram. Towns from Delhi. We get some dresses item from foreign countries too. These are several things we needed to do to run the showroom properly. If in a showroom a same kind of cloth will be there, so people will not come. So different types of varieties of dresses will be there, so the peoples will come to purchase there. Next, we advertise in various newspapers, cinema, theatre, television and radio channel. Currently this building is rented but soon. The 10%. We plan to buy it ever since the market has become the main market for the people living in the surrounding apartment. Our business has grown. We have been able to buy a car and book a flat and apartment complex nearby. Like Harpreet and Vandana, there are many people who are having their own shop, various market in the city. Then these shops may be small or large, or they sell the different things. Most business persons manage their own shop or the business. They are not employed by anyone, but they do employ a number of workers as supervisors and helpers. Next, these are permanent shops that are given a license to the business by the municipal corporation. After that, the municipal corporation will also decide on which day of the week the market is going to be open. For example, the shop in the above market was closed on the Wednesday. This market also has a small office shop that provides the service for the other. Next, in this presentation, we had seen the livelihood of the other urban people. Like, as we are entering in the city, how we are seeing the things, the place market, the place street, how they are arranged, we are seen by the narration of the narrator. I request you all, please read it and read the story of Bachchu Manjhi, do the 4 question and please let me know. Thank you to each and everyone. Be safe and secure at your home. Jai Hind.